Let us go to a very big on the road spread. I don't typically like to talk about spreads with road favorites that are this big, but we got to talk about this game just because it's one of the more interesting games in college football. Because how many games in college football have a court hearing on Friday that will determine who one of the head coaches is?
Only one.
So Michigan goes to Maryland. The Wolverines are a 19.5-point favorite at the moment. That could change as we go further. But on Friday, there will be a hearing in Ann Arbor where the Big Ten and attorneys for Michigan and Jim Harbaugh will present their cases as to whether Jim Harbaugh should receive an injunction that would allow him to coach, that would suspend his suspension, as it were, and allow him to coach against Maryland. We won't know the answer to that till Friday. But you saw Sharon Moore lead Michigan to a win against Penn State. J.J. McCarthy threw 8 passes in that game.
Unbelievable.
And they didn't need it.
No, I watched it. No, they didn't.
That's the thing. Like, I've seen people say, well, that shows you how bad J.J. McCarthy. No, it doesn't. It shows you how awesome their offensive line is. Penn State's D-line is great.
Yeah, and if you can impose your will on somebody like that and win football games, why not?
Yes.
Especially this late in the year.
Yes.
You can do it. The weather's changing. Like, that's how you want to play football if you're Michigan.
Now, we'll be right back to the picks, but first, I want to tell you about Game Time. Download the Game Time app. Use the promo code Staples. Get $20 off your first order. What's that first order going to be? Well, could be a game, could be a concert, could be a play, could be a comedy show. Game Time has tickets to everything, and it's the easiest, least stressful way to get your last-minute tickets. There's a hot ticket in Corvallis, Oregon this week. Yeah. $193 is your get-in price right now if you want to watch Washington and Oregon State. Remember, the Beavers favored against the undefeated Huskies. Big game. They want to show out in front of a national TV audience. Reser Stadium could be a very fun place to be on Saturday, and you can be there with Game Time. All you have to do, enter Oregon State football in the search bar. You click Oregon State, you click that game, and then you can pick your ticket, and you look at the ticket, picture pops up, that's where your seat would be. That's your vantage point. It's the easiest thing. Or a couple more taps, that ticket is yours. You want to go see Georgia play Tennessee at Neyland Stadium? You can do it with Game Time. Plenty of tickets available. It's the easiest way to get last-minute tickets, so stress-free. If you want to send tickets to your friend on game day, you can text them. Game Time makes it simple for everyone involved. So go to Game Time, download the app. Promo code Staples, $20 off your first purchase. If there's a game you want to go to, concert you want to go to, no excuses. With Game Time, you're going. Seasoned Big Ten watchers know this is a weird spot. And it's interesting that the league did this year where they put Michigan here. This is the spot that Ohio State nearly got tripped up in a couple times. Like, remember Urban Meyer, his last road game as the Ohio State head coach at Maryland? Yep. Maryland should have won in double overtime. I believe they had a drop 2-point conversion. But that's the one where Meyer kept kind of like hands on knees.
He looked like he was out of breath.
Yeah. This is a strange spot because it's such a look-ahead spot for the two teams that have to play next week. But Michigan feels like a team on a mission. Like you say, everybody can have their opinion about what Michigan did and, are they cheaters and all that. But the players themselves don't care what your opinion is on that. All they know is everybody's mad at them and they would like to take it out on the opponent.
Yeah. It's going to be one of those games where, well, first of all, can I get into my pick?
You can.
Okay. I'm taking Michigan.
Okay.
I think if Jim Harbaugh's not there, they got that chip on their shoulder, and they're just going to whoop ass. If Jim Harbaugh's there, they got that chip on their shoulder, and they're just going to whoop ass.
I love it. Well, here's the thing. The week before Penn State, Michigan, Maryland's defense made Drew Aller look like Dan Marino.
Yeah.
JJ's going to throw more than 8 times in this game.
Absolutely.
They're going to let JJ show off.
They don't need to.
They don't need to, but my guess is
he needs to get those throws.
Right, they're going to get him some reps before the Ohio State game because he is going to have to help them win the Ohio State
And beyond
game.
that, there's going to be games where he needs to.
So We're going to see more from JJ. We're going to see more points, and that is why I will take Michigan to cover as well.
Even if I think if he threw 9 passes, I think they would still cover.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Mike Locksley guy.
Oh, yeah.
But this Maryland offense is kind of, they had a bit of a revival, but they've kind of puttered out a little bit. And
this is the best defense they'll have played.
This is the best. It's so suffocating.
Yeah.
This defense is suffocating. They're going to take whatever air was left in that Maryland offense, they'll get it right out of there.
Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, subscribe to this channel right here so you never miss an episode of Andy Staples on 3. And oh, by the way, watch all the other great videos on the On3 Sports YouTube channel.